5:30 and we are headed to the Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference. Unfortunately, everybody is awake. Take a nap, guys. No way, man. We have a pretty long drive ahead of us, a few hours at least, and so we will see you guys when we get there. We picked somebody up. Anna's coming to the conference with us. It's gonna be fun. Morning, Anna. Have you eaten breakfast yet?
No, I didn't actually eat anything. I should have, because I thought I wouldn't be hungry because it's so early, and now I'm hungry.
I know, we're all so hungry.
I always eat first.
Stop number like 3, and we've driven not very far. We made it to the conference. We're here 5 hours later, and the ride was awesome. Thanks in most part to this fine lady right here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for doing a good job.
No, it's her fault that she's nice.
It's her fault that she was nice. You mean it's because of her that you guys did so well? It's pretty cool. Some viewers already stopped us to say hi, and one family gave us a sack of potatoes for planting.
We just finished giving our talk. It's raining, but there's this really nice outdoor pavilion out here. And I have some kind of unfortunate news for you. We completely forgot to film our talk. We were planning on setting our camera up and stuff, but it was like it was hectic, and we were talking to people and then walked straight onto the stage. So I think it went great. We talked for like 55 minutes, really fun, good reception. And we're just really enjoying meeting people out here. Now we're over here listening to a talk on livestock guardian dogs, and we're having fun at the Great Appalachian Homesteading Conference. The boys are sleeping. I left the conference for a couple minutes here, just let them pass out. I'm headed back over there, and I'm gonna park because it's always a challenge to get kids to sleep when you're out and about and doing exciting stuff, but they were both getting tired, so they're both snoozing back there. So we actually all had a nap. Daddy went to sleep in the car. I did end up getting a cup of coffee. It's kind of a nice way to take a nap when you're really sleepy, is drink a little cup of coffee, go to sleep, take a nap, and you wake up ready to roll. So we're back at the conference here. The boys are rested, and just really hoping to meet some more folks. That's one of the parts of this we've enjoyed the most, along with speaking, is just meeting people. You guys having fun out here? Getting a little break from the busyness inside?
Dad, I want to go see that.
We'll go see it in a minute.
Let's go!
Bison is a very lean meat. I'm going to add a little fat to it.
What do you think, buddy?
Well, I don't.
What do you think, buddy? Are those cute?
I have to get.
So the value of Comfrey is, it's called a mining plant. M-I-N-I-N-G, mining, like gold mining, or you know. Okay. And what that means is that it runs its roots deep into the ground, like 5 or 6 feet, and it draws up minerals from deep in the ground, because most surface farmland and garden lands have been depleted of the minerals, because then nobody ever adds that back. Okay. So Comfrey draws minerals up from 5 or 6 feet down in the ground, deposits it in the leaves, of course. The leaves die and fall down, and they put those minerals back into the topsoil. The way this propagates, we'll call it, is by producing crowns, okay?
Uh-huh.
And so that will be a crown eventually. And this is a crown that was right in there, and I took it apart this morning to show people what it looked like. I forgot who, I don't think it was y'all. I don't know who it was, somebody. Okay, and so that's a crown right there. If you would have bought crowns, you'd been paying $10 for that.
That's right.
Oh, wow.
And you paid, not that I'm criticizing, no. You paid $1 for probably that right there.
Correct.
And that'll grow, and it'll make a new plant. This will make a new plant faster.
How much, what's the difference between a root cutting and a crown? How much faster do you think a crown produces a large plant like this?
Excuse me.
This will produce this size plant probably by autumn.
Okay.
Get it in the ground.
Yeah.
Whereas a root cutting won't.
Okay.
A root cutting will produce some leaves, and it'll, you know, it'll do it. Now, I was telling Mike about making a poultice. You know what a poultice is? Okay.
That's like travel.
I obviously need to be educated.
See, you could probably tear them roots off right there and they'd make a plant.
Oh yeah.
This stuff wants to grow. So what you do is you take 5, 6, 8 of these leaves, you put them in a blender, turn them into a mush, and then you take a piece of, I use the old t-shirt, and you lay that on a flat surface, you put all this mush on the t-shirt so you can handle it. Okay? Let's say you hurt your knee, which I did just not very long ago. So you wrap that around your knee, and then you wrap saran wrap around that to keep it from dripping down your leg. That's what it's going to do. Okay? And within an hour, this knee will be feeling better than the one that didn't get hurt.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
The bad one is now the good one.
Maybe want to go put some poultice on the other knee.
That's great. Something I've thought of doing with Comfrey, and I've never seen anyone do it, is actually putting it in the pasture and actually letting it mix into the pasture. Like have this mix of legumes and all kinds of grasses and actually starting it out there.
Okay, so the reason why?
Yeah.
Because it's pulling the minerals up from down in the ground.
Yeah.
And the animals are going to come along and graze on the leaves.
Yeah.
You know, I see that was dirty, so I won't eat it. Uh-oh, this is your plant already.
You're fine.
Tear it up. So here's a question. If a goat were to take this plant, because my goat would eat this plant to the ground, how many times would it regrow a significant amount in a year? Twice?
Once it gets up to be a pretty good sized plant, you can cut it 3 times a year.
Okay. Because they'll knock it straight down. I mean, they'll take it right off.
No, they may eat it.
Yeah.
Have you already had experience with them eating it?
I haven't, but I have a strong feeling that they're going to gobble it. But I don't yet.
I had some chickens and they wouldn't eat it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Interesting.
When you plant them, I would plant them 2 feet apart in rows and 2 feet apart this way.
Yep.
And actually what I do is offset. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do.
I got a plant here and here, I put the next one here.
Yep.
You could tear each of these roots off, that one, and that one, and they would make new plants.
Thanks to Charles, old Alabama gardener, for sharing some great information with us just on the spur of the moment about Comfrey. We're going to link his channel in the description below as well, so go down there and check it out. Oh my gosh, we got to meet the Pratt family homestead! Woohoo! Yay! YouTube! We'll put a link to their channel in the description below. I didn't have to say that right now. I could have done it on the way to the car.
Like if you were still recording at that, I wouldn't even edit that out.
We probably won't. We said our goodbyes, we left the conference and we're driving home. It's been a really long day. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening, almost 8:30. Everyone's tired, we'll be home soon. Thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed seeing just a little of our experience at the conference, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. Have a great night.